इनकलाब जिंदाबाद भाइयों दोस्तों बहनों सबको. So today is the day for environment and geography. 5 most important questions and their explanations. So let's quickly move on to the questions right now. So first question, consider the following statements. The latitudes 10 degree north and south of the equator are mostly covered in tropical rainforest. Next, the latitudes between 53 degree north and 67 degree north have primarily boreal forests. So which of the above are correct? One only, two only, both, none. These kind of questions. See important topics. Forests, very, very important. Every year there is one question. So these are not only questions but a list of important topics. Keep noting them down. So second question for the day, ESCO bans is related to which among the following? Very, very important. Why? Because I'll explain in the explanations. Please listen till the end. This is very, very important. Why? You will get to know. So what is it related to? Please choose within these options. Pause if you want to. Right. So third question, consider the following statements about climate crisis advisory group. Another nature of questions which keeps on repeating itself. The obscure organizations or something like that. So again, please note it down. So it functions under UNFCCC. It was proposed during Rio Plus 20. Which of these statements are incorrect? बताना है आपने incorrect. One only, two only, both या none. Right. So second last question for the day. Consider the following statements about river Brahmaputra. So अभी हम ऑल्टरनेटिवली सवाल देख रहे हैं. एक साल आता है इंडस पे, एक साल आता है ब्रह्मपुत्रा पे, फिर साउथ इंडियंस पे, साउथ इंडियन रिवर्स पे. सो अभी पिछली बार इंडस पे आया, इस बार ब्रह्मपुत्रा पे expected है. That's why Brahmaputra becomes an important topic. Please remember. So Brahmaputra flows south through Bangladesh as Jamuna. It merges with Padma in Bangladesh and becomes the Meghna. Which of the above are correct? One only, two only, both, या none? Right? Please comment your answers. I am seeing you are not commenting your answers. You are discouraging us by that way. So please keep commenting your answers and your scores. Right? The river Danube or Danube and the Dnieper and Don drain into which among the following seas? Another very important question. Aral Sea, North Sea, Mediterranean Sea or Black Sea? You have to tell me which sea it drains into. Another important question because of the conflict zone in this area. Right? So pause the questions, comment your answers. Please keep encouraging us or we'll be forced to stop the series if you do not comment your scores. If you do not comment and encourage us, we are not asking for charges. Just comment your answers or your scores. Right? So the explanations now. First, consider the following statements. Latitudes, forest wala sawal. Latitude 10 degrees south and south of equator. North and south are covered in tropical rainforest. Correct. Latitude between 53 degree north and 67 degree north have boreal forest primarily. Correct. So answer here is C. Both of the statements are correct. Right. So this is a true because of tropical rainforest because in latitudes में rainfall ज़्यादा होती है. रेनफॉल ज्यादा हो रही है तो यहाँ पे जनरली प्राइमरीली ट्रॉपिकल रेन फॉरेस्ट होगा. मोस्टली लिखा है, नॉट एब्सोल्युटली और टोटली. सो मोस्टली इट इज कवर्ड बाय ट्रॉपिकल रेन फॉरेस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ हाई अमाउंट ऑफ रेनफॉल. Right? Though there are exceptions to it, some areas have other kinds of forests, but primarily. Then latitudes 53 degree north and 67 degree north. इनमें रेनफॉल कंपैरेटिवली कम हो रही है एंड बोरियल फॉरेस्ट है जी, सर्दी से अडेप्टेड है जी. Right? So this next question, ESCO bans, this is related with what? This is related with UNEP. UNEP and ESCO bans both are very, very important. Let's see why. Because the UNEP is commemorating its 50th anniversary. 50th anniversary UNEP की है and ESCO bans जो इनकी एक treaty agreement है of small cetaceans of the Baltic, जहां पे अभी लड़ाई चल रही है, प्राइमरी का कॉन्फ्लिक्ट एरिया है, द नॉर्थ ईस्ट अटलांटिक, आयरिश एंड नॉर्थ सीज, एन इंपॉर्टेंट स्पेशलाइज्ड इन्वायरमेंटल ट्रीटी है एस्को बैंस. एस्को बैंस स्पेशलाइज्ड इन्वायरमेंटल ट्रीटी है. 50 साल यूनेप को हुए हैं, इस ट्रीटी को 30 साल हो गए जी, 30 ईयर्स ऑफ दिस ट्रीटी हैव पास्ड। सो कमेमोरेशन हो रहा है। यूनेप से एक सवाल तो आना ही आना है डेफिनेटली, राइट। पिछली बार कार्बन मैट्रिक आया था, इस बार एस्कोबैंस आ सकता है। सो प्लीज कीप एन आई ऑन दैट। दिस एस्कोबैंस ट्रीटी is for creating an effective international collaboration for the conservation of small cetaceans in European seas, right? So 30 years of supporting international action grounded in science. So ASCOBANS क्या treaty है जी? To conserve biodiversity in the sea. किसने कराई है जी? यूनेप ने। इसको हो गए 30 साल, एस्कोबैंस को यूनेप की होगी 50th एनिवर्सरी। सो बोथ आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, प्लीज कीप दिस इन माइंड। यूनेप पे सवाल इस बार बन जाएगा। सो ये अबाउट अस पेज यूनेप से जहां से सवाल उठाया गया वहीं से आप भी रीड करना एडिशनल पॉइंट्स, राइट। सो कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट क्लाइमेट क्राइसिस एडवाइजरी ग्रुप। इट फंक्शंस अंडर UNFCCC। नो, climate advisory crisis advisory group is an independent think tank. Independent think tank. It is not under UNFCCC. It was proposed during Rio 20, not at all. So here incorrect. Both the statements are incorrect. Why? Let's see. It is the CCAG is an independent group of scientists which advises on climate change, right? Headed by David King Saab. It is funded by Center for Climate Repair, and its goal is to provide global public with regular analysis about efforts to tackle the global heating and biodiversity crisis. So CCAG क्लाइमेट चेंज के लिए ग्रुप है एंड इंडिपेंडेंट है, इट्स नॉट अंडर UNFCCC और एनी सच बॉडी, राइट। सो प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस बिकॉज दीज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस आर अपीयरिंग, राइट। सो नेक्स्ट, second last, consider the following statements about river Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra flows south through Bangladesh as the Jamuna, correct. It merges with Padma in Bangladesh and becomes the Meghna, correct. So answer here is C. Both these statements are correct. You can see the explanation over here. It flows south through Bangladesh as Jamuna, not the Yamuna of India, confuse nahi hona. In the vast Ganges delta, it merges with Ganges, popularly known as Padma, and becomes the Meghna ultimately, right? So these kind of statements might become a question. Please note it down. Then the last one, these rivers, Danube, the Dnieper or Dnieper, how do you pronounce it? Sorry for if I'm pronouncing it wrong. And the Don, they drain into the Black Sea. Black Sea. Black Sea is always in news due to the Ukrainian conflict, Ukraine-Russia conflict, right? So this is very, very important. Please comment in the comment section which countries surround the Black Sea, which countries have their coast on the Black Sea. This might be a very important question. So Black Sea countries surrounding or straits around it or anything like that around the Black Sea, please be sure that we know it because this is a very, very relevant question, right? So Black Sea के बारे में हमें knowledge होनी चाहिए. It is a marginal Mediterranean Sea of Atlantic Ocean lying between Europe and Asia. It lies to the east of Balkans in Southeast Europe, south of Eastern European plain in Eastern Europe, and north of Anatolia. Right? The Black Sea is supplied by major rivers, principally the Danube, the Dnieper, and Don. So these triple D's, remember, no doubts, or the fourth D should not be there. As I have told you already, doubt होगा तो 9041943251 डिस्क्रिप्शन में नंबर है, यहाँ पे व्हाट्सएप कीजिए. We'll have a live session on doubts. So don't worry at all. Right? So remember these 3 D's and forget this 4th D. कोई problem हो, please let us know. So these were the 5 questions for the day. एक बार फिर से साथ में नारा लगाते हैं, इनकलाब जिंदाबाद. So thank you again for watching. Keep following, keep commenting your scores. Thank you.